Hi everyone. So good morning. So I have here ngayon. Yeah, I'll be signing a contract. So shout out uh, sa may-ari nito. Okay? So ngayon, I just wanted to share to you about a kind of contract that is known as the deed of absolute sale. So the deed of absolute sale actually is not just an agreement, but it is a contract between two parties of a certain property kung saan ito yung nagsisilbing instrument that there is a bentahan between two parties. So the deed of sale is actually one of the key instrument na kailangan sa BIR, kailangan sa Register of Deeds, and of course, this is the instrument or the agreement kung saan ito na yung nagkakaroon na this is not a proof of ownership, but this is the instrument that gives way para yung title can be transferred from the original person to another. So, alam niyo ba that there are elements na kailangan makita sa deed of sale? Number one is the two parties, of course. So, kailangan andoon yung nagbenta at andoon din yung bumili ng property. So, there are two kinds or hindi ko sure kung two kinds lang ba, but on my knowledge, there are kinds of uh, uh, deed of sale na pwedeng gawin. Una is the bilateral deed of sale, which is yun yung dalawang party kailangan pumirma sa isang kontrata. And there is also so-called the unilateral deed of sale, kung saan ang buyer ay hindi kailangan pumirma, but the seller will be signing na nire-relinquish niya yung kanyang ownership with the property. Okay, so that is the unilateral and the bilateral deed of sale. Both deed of sale are valid as long as na ito ay mas maganda kung ito ay notarized kasi uh, it will be registered and accepted ng mga registering agencies natin like the BIR and the Registry of Deeds. And of course, there is the property details kung saan dapat importante sa deed of sale, nakalagay doon yung lot number, title number, the technical description, and other details of the property. Kasi mahirap na gagawa ka ng deed of sale na absent yung mga ganong klaseng technicalities. Why? Kasi kapag bumili ka ng isang property na hindi mo alam ang lot number, the possibility is baka magkanda ligaw-ligaw yung binili mong property. And also, nandun din sa deed of sale yung amount of sale. Importante yon because the BIR will be uh, considering that on the computation of your taxes. And of course, kailangan din ng absolute sale clause. Kapag sinabing absolute sale clause, these are the terms and conditions na dapat laman ng sale, ng deed of sale natin. Okay, so those are the liens and encumbrances na dapat wala doon, and the transfer of ownership kasi nga there are certain cases that you are also assuming the liens and the encumbrances na kasama ng property. Okay? And of course, one of the most important is kapag nagkaroon kayo ng deed of sale, dapat ito ay notaryado ng isang notary public. Okay? So that this document will be publicly registered. Okay? And of course, after the notary, kailangan meron din, dapat itong i-register within the 30-day period or bayaran ang taxes within the 30-day kapag ito ay outside subdivision. Pero kapag within the subdivision, it has to, kailangan sundin yung deadline na sinet ng batas natin. And of course, kailangan bayaran din yung documentary stamp tax and transfer tax and other taxes. And with that, I'll think mahaba pa ang pag-uusapan natin after the deed of sale. But for this, I just wanted to share what is deed of sale about. Okay? Siguro I'll share that on other videos. Okay? So that's all for now. Bye bye.